There are two types of rights in a copyright. Let's say you wrote a book or composed a piece of music. What are the rights you have in such a creation? In today's episode, I want to discuss the two different types of rights that you are entitled to as a copyright holder. Let's get started. Copyright laws are crucial in protecting creators and their creations. This means if you create anything, which could be writing a book, composing a song, producing or directing a movie or a play, creating a painting, etc., these will be protected as a copyrighted work provided the creation is considered original. If your creation gets protection as a copyright, then you're entitled to two different types of rights: economic rights and moral rights. Let's start with the economic rights you're entitled to as a copyright holder. Basically, economic rights allows you the exclusive right to control the economic exploitation of your creative work. Essentially, economic rights enable creators to monetize their works and receive fair compensation for their efforts. These rights include the right of reproduction, distribution, public performance, adaptation, and more. One of the most important rights granted to a copyright holder is the exclusive right to reproduce their work. Basically, this allows you the exclusive right to make copies of your creation. For example, if you wrote or composed a song, no one else can legally duplicate it without your permission. Copyright holders also have the exclusive right to distribute their works. This includes selling, renting, or lending copies of their creations. For example, when you purchase a physical book or a digital download, you are essentially buying a licensed copy of the work from the copyright holder, which the copyright holder has decided to distribute. Another crucial economic right is the right to publicly perform or display their work. This can apply to various creative content, from musical concerts to art exhibitions. Basically, this gives the creator the right to decide how and when the creative work is going to be presented to the public. If you are the creator of a piece of art, you can decide how and when it is displayed to the public. In other words, it can't be performed or displayed to the public without the copyright owner's permission. Copyright holders also have the right to create derivative works based on the original creation. This includes the right to create adaptations, translations, or remixes. So basically, if anybody wants to create a derivative work, they must first get the copyright owner's permission and get a license to create that derivative work. For example, if you wrote a book and someone wants to create a dramatic work like a play based on the book, this would be a derivative work and the person would have to get your permission before creating that dramatic work. Copyright holders also have the option to grant licenses for their work, allowing other people to use their work within certain terms and conditions. These licensing agreements can be a significant source of income for creators and may enable their work to reach wider audiences. In addition, the creator may decide to sell or assign his creation along with the economic rights. These economic rights are crucial in incentivizing creators to invest their time and effort in creating original content. Without these economic rights, creators might be less likely to invest in their artistic endeavors, which might result in the stifling of creativity in society. Take, for example, a Hollywood movie studio. They invest millions of dollars to create blockbuster movies. But if they are not free to monetize it the way they want, by having a theatrical release, then releasing it on their streaming platforms, and even releasing it on Blu-rays and DVDs, then it is unlikely that the studio will invest that kind of money. Moving on to moral rights, these rights focus on protecting the integrity and the reputation of the creator's work. And most importantly, these rights cannot be assigned or licensed to another person, therefore they are inherently tied to the creator of the work. Moral rights cover two main aspects: the right of attribution and the right of integrity. The right of attribution allows the author of the work to be recognized as the author and the creator of the work. It ensures that their name is associated with their creations and that they receive appropriate credit for the work. Attribution ensures that we acknowledge the efforts and the contributions of the artist, therefore fostering a culture of recognition and respect. The right of integrity, on the other hand, will safeguard the creator's work against any modification, distortion, or mutilation which may harm the reputation and honor of the creator. It allows creators to object to any alterations that may compromise their artistic vision or message. The right of integrity ensures that the integrity of the work remains intact as intended by the creator. In some jurisdictions, copyright holders also have the moral right to withdraw their works from circulation if it is being used in a way that conflicts with their moral values. Moral rights also allow the creators to object to the works being falsely attributed to somebody else. Balancing moral rights and economic rights is a complex task, and sometimes these rights conflict with public interest. In such an event, it is important to strike a balance between these rights and the public interest. One way of balancing these rights is through the concept of fair use, which is recognized under copyright law. The concept of fair use allows the limited use of copyrighted works without the copyright holder's permission, primarily for purposes like news reporting, criticism and review, teaching, and research. This exception is interpreted narrowly to promote public interest, but at the same time to respect economic and moral rights. It is important to understand that copyright protection is only granted for a limited period of time. The duration of protection will vary from country to country. As per the World Intellectual Property Organization, copyright protection must last for at least the lifetime of the creator plus 50 years thereafter. However, most countries will allow this right to last for 70 years after the death of the author. After this period, the work will enter the public domain, allowing for broader use and access. And that's a roundup of the rights granted to the owner of a copyright. If you found value in this content, please do consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more content like this. I'll see you in another episode. Take care. Bye.